Valley Club, you've been waiting for it. The Old Man Logan trials are coming back next week. Also got some free Falcon Joaquin shards coming from War. We're discussing these things, the rest of next week's events, and the Friday blog post. And if you're ready for all that stuff and more, then you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having an excellent day. And if you don't have Old Man Logan yet at 7 stars, I hope you're ready for his event coming back next week. Also, free Falcon Joaquin shards. We got an event for some Peggy Carter shards as well. And if you get some value from this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new video goes up. We got at least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos every single week on this channel. But without further ado, let's get into the advanced copy of the blog post for this week. And Commanders, this is your battle plan for February 15th through the 21st of February. So next week, Monday, we have a new strike pass. It's going to be Jean Grey in that strike pass. Battle World is coming back on the 18th. So that is next week, Tuesday. Life and Liberty is the event for the main milestones. Heavy Shoes to Fill is the web event, and Hold the Line is the alliance event. Quick Rumble will feature Heroes for Hire, and Old Man Logan Trials is coming back next Friday. So Battle World, it is coming back on Tuesday, next week, Tuesday. And there are some changes that is happening. If you didn't see the video from earlier this week about some changes that is happening to Battle World, make sure you check out that video for all of the different packs and everything in the Battle World that's going to be changed. But the big changes here, instead of a weekly event, it is a monthly event. So 1 time a month instead of 4 times a month. Spec Ops, it is gone. So there's no need to place any characters in the Spec Ops. Wasn't a very well-designed thing in the past. You know, you place your characters on the Spec Ops, kind of sacrificing your good characters to place them in Spec Ops, not use them in your main battles, but there's no rewards for that. You get a few victory points, but nothing to make the next battle easier. You're making your current battle harder, but nothing to make the next battle easier, nothing to make the no boss fight easier. So this Spec Ops was a weird design thing, but now lasting 4 days, the siege lasting 4 days. I believe there was 4 standard zones. There may have been 5 standard zones, and then no boss fight. It's been reduced. It's 4 days now. It was either 5 or 6 days, but now it's gonna be 4 days. And each zone, 3 missions. There used to be 5 missions in the zone. We had the Spec Ops and then a few different missions. Now we have 1 elite mission, 1 herald mission, and 1 standard mission. The elite missions will require Astral or a secondary team, depending on which zone you're at, or which day you're at on the zones. Now, Null, the big changes for Null, the bleed damage is no longer breaking the cap in Null. So characters that you may have built, like Adam Warlock, Omega Red, the original Omega Red, may not be as effective in that Null boss fight. The Astral team is still gonna be good, but yeah, not gonna have all those bleed characters be as effective against Null. Now, other big change, the Null, if your characters are killed by Null, they cannot be revived. If they're killed by one of the symbiotes along with Null, I'm assuming they can be revived. Not sure if it's bleed damage from Null, if that counts from being killed by Null, or if the bleed damage is separate. But yeah, if you're killed by Null, cannot be revived. So even Doctor Strange can't bring them back to life. And as far as the shards, if you are doing the highest difficulty, full clearing that thing, 100 shards per month for Null. Now the difficulty that you're going to be able to start on is going to be based on where your alliance finished when before Battle World went away. Of course, again, February 18th is when that's going to go live. And the next day, February 17th, is where we're going to get some changes to Alliance War. What it says, get your hands on even more Falcon Joaquin shards and other rewards with this update when this update comes to Alliance War rewards. The path to Falcon Joaquin Orb Fragments replaced the path to Hercules Orb Fragments and Alliance War rewards starting February 17th. So yeah, you could get some free Falcon Joaquin shards. There is a minimum drop in that orb of 0, but hopefully throughout this event, you get some of these, get a lot of Falcon Joaquin shards, and hopefully get that jackpot of the 100 shards for there. There is a free claim Friday going on at Server Reset. That is gonna be up there until February 15th, 1 p.m. So make sure you claim that. That is gonna be 25,000 in Love and War milestone points. That's the current milestone going on right now. Lots of milestone points actually. And 20,000 Cupid arrows for the store, the Valentine's Day store. And there's a few different things to buy in this store. There's some awaken abilities. You got some character shards here. Get some T3 level 1 ions, but I am only buying these Cupid Emporium Diamond Orb. I want some diamonds for my old man Logan. Let me know what you're buying. I think this is the best thing for myself. Some of these awakened abilities are pretty good, but a lot of them really affect war. These character shards, eventually we're going to get them for free, so I think the best thing to buy is this orbs and potentially get some diamonds for old man Logan. And moving on to the meta events for World War Olympus, Life and Liberty is the main milestone event. Just score for that. You need to play Battle World, clear waves in Battle World, battle in war with your mighty Avengers, and there are more ways to score by purchasing the Phoenix Awakened Ability Orb. And in the charts, they do mention another Liberty Orb. I'm not sure where you're going to get fragments for that, and that's not used in any of my calculations. But rewards are going to be some Peggy Carter shards, so not as valuable. Doesn't seem as valuable after that orb screw up, that $5 offer orb screw up. Also some experience, which is very, very good for that race to 105 milestones. Some Crimson Gear as well. The web milestone that leads into the main milestone event is going to be based on spending Liberty Energy. And if we look at the charts for this web milestone, it's based on spending Liberty Energy again, 10 points per Liberty Energy spent. This one is going to be a 6-day event instead of the 8-day event we have going on right now. So you would need to do some refreshes. Over the course of this event, you're getting 288 Liberty Energy per day. Over the course of these 6 days, that is 1,728 energy. So you need to get that up to 2,000 energy because you're getting 10 points per Liberty Energy spent. So 3 refreshes over the course of this 6-day event should get you all of these milestones, all of these life and liberty points. It is 3 refreshes over the course of this entire event if you don't let your energy top off. If you do let your energy top off and sit there for a while, you may need to do a few of these other refreshes, but should be a pretty simple web event to get to. If we look at the main milestone event, the big items here are a lot of these medals of honor, a lot of experience. You're getting some Peggy Carter shards as well. 60 Peggy Carter shards right after this Captain America shield, which is the meta item that you need to get to. That is at milestone 14, 97,000 points for that. If we look at the scoring for this, clearing waves in Battle World, 2,000 points for each wave, which means that you need to clear 14 waves in Battle World. And as we discussed, there's 3 days of battles before you get to that null boss fight. In each of these days, there are 3 different battles, so 9 battles total. You need to clear 14 waves. Usually each battle has, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, about 4 or 5 different waves. I may be off on that, but should be more opportunities, or more than enough opportunities if you have a decent sized roster to get all 14 waves to get to this limit of this Battle World. You're also getting points for using Mighty Avengers in War. There's a limit of 32,000 points for that. And if you have Hercules at certain star levels, you can get even more points for the limit. And the scoring also mentioned opening a Liberty Orb, 1 infinite Liberty Orb. You're getting 2,000 points for that. It's not clear on where you're going to get these. If you're going to get some fragments from spending campaign or ISO 8 energy, if this is going to be something to purchase, is this something to free claim on the web? Not sure exactly what this is. If I'm missing something, it's already in the game, let me know. But there's also this Phoenix Ascendant Orb. You can get points for that by purchasing that. And if we look in game right now for the In Love and War special, well, this Phoenix Awakening Orb, which is different from the Phoenix Ascendant Orb that they're talking about in those charts. This is $15 for this. You're also getting some points for the In Love and War, the current milestone going on right now. So you should get some milestone points for next week's events if you choose to buy that. Also the Awaken ability for Phoenix. This one is for her ultimate, so I'm assuming next week's will be for the passive as well. Let me know if this is something enticing for you to buy or not. All right, if we look at the scoring for this, where do you need to get to? Milestone 14 is 97,000 points. That is at Cap Shield. If you want to get to the next milestone for those Captain Carter shards, milestone 15, 129,000 points. So you're going to need to make up a difference from a lot, I guess, from those Liberty Orbs, wherever they, or that Infinite Liberty Orb, wherever they're from. So the milestone points that you're getting from the web, you're getting 30,000 of them. The Battle World waves, if you clear 14 waves, 28,000 points. The Mighty Avengers using them more, 32,000 points. And if we add this all up, that is 90,000 points. There's a 7,000 points difference to get to the milestone 14. If you want to get to that milestone 15 to get even more Captain Carter's or Peggy Carter shards, well, that's going to be even more. And that's going to be based on that Phoenix Ascendant Orb and whatever this Infinite Liberty Orb is going to be. Next week's Hold the Line milestones look very similar to the Alliance milestones we have going on right now, based on battling in war. Bonus for using Astral Annihilators, Illuminati Infestation teams on offense or defense. Also collecting your allies supply 6 orb fragments. And you're going to get some medals of honor, Path to Peggy Carter orb fragments here. If we look at the scoring for this, pretty much the same as we have going on right now. You have a limit of battling Alliance War, 144,000 points there. Also getting some points for using Astral in War, Annihilators in War, Illuminati in War, and Infestation in War. We add this all up, that is a little less than the fifth milestone 15, all of the medals of honor that we have here. Also, I do like that there's some Peggy Carter shards in this, kind of replacing the path to Peggy Carter orbs that we used to be getting from these Alliance milestones previously for previous characters. So it should be pretty easy to get all these medals of honor. We should be getting more points, and your allied supply 6 orb fragments points. Make sure you're claiming that on a daily basis. Like we said, the quick rumble blitz will feature the heroes for hire. And of course, everything that we said in this video is subject to change, because everything from this preview of the blog post is also subject to change. And of course, if you don't have Old Man Logan already at 7 stars, make sure you are ready. Out of time is what's required for mission 2, Cosmic Bow, mission 3. Mission 4 is hero skill. Villains are mission 5, and then Cabal is mission 6. Then it kind of repeats. Cosmic Bow again, villain again, hero skill, and then Cabal and out of time on that final mission. Spider Society was pretty instrumental for this hero skill section, and the Cosmic Bio section, Super Skrull, was pretty instrumental before they did change some of these nodes. So just make sure you're ready for this if you don't have Old Man Logan maxed out. Hopefully you did get some value from this video, and if you did, leave the video a like. Make sure you check me out on social media. I'm posting all those web claims for Valentine's Day, those QR codes on my Twitter. I will see you guys next time, and if you want to see what are the best teams in Marvel Strike Force, check out the video up there. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.